There we go. All right. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Sorry to make you wait for us. Hopefully we'll be worth it.
Yes, we are worth it. Absolutely.
Oh, Michelle, the last day.
I can't believe it.
It is the last day of 2024. Has it been a good year for you?
It's been an interesting year for me. If you had asked me this time last year if I would have expected anything to happen this year that's happened, I would have said, no, everything's great.
Wow.
So now I don't know.
Pivot.
Yeah, I did. I had a big job pivot.
Yeah.
Here I am full time.
Welcome.
Happy to be here.
We appreciate that.
I wasn't expecting it. So, everything happens for a reason, and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah,
so how about you?
To have you. It's been a good year. Yeah, I think so. I always have to really, because I never just like saying yes and not meaning it, so I have to think about it. But it has, my kids are so little, but not that little. And so I do feel like I'm about to enter into a transition where they don't need me as much.
Oh, they'll come back, though.
Oh, I know.
Because I found out I'm going to be a grandma coming up, too.
And that you found out this year and weren't expecting that.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. You get to do it all over again, but without as much work.
Exactly. I get to get the baby back.
Oh, when is she due?
In March.
In March.
So then things will change again.
Yeah, they will.
So it's
That's exciting. Yeah.
You guys have plans for tonight?
We are going to hang out in the neighborhood and just like do street hopping and see people. Very safe, easy.
Yes, exactly.
And we'll be with the family, so looking forward to it.
All
right. So one thing we do need to talk about, that if you are leaving the neighborhood and you are a little concerned about drinking and driving, there's a lot of things that are out there to help protect people. First of all, we know the police are going to be out.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so don't drink and drive.
No, there's ride shares. There's so many. There's people who designate a driver. There are so many options. There's the tow to go.
Yeah.
There's the Fair and Fair,
which I want to share real quick because I just think this is amazing. They do offer this
every
periodically.
year.
Yeah, but basically you can go to fairandfair.com/NYE. And I'm assuming they must have some type of deal with Uber and taxi rides, because it's a $50 credit that you'll get for Uber or taxi, which is amazing. That's a gift.
Yeah, I would like to know what their spend is on that.
Yeah.
Like a follow-up, like how many people actually utilize that free service, because what a gift to our community for that to happen.
Yeah, for you to have the option and then to keep our streets safe.
Right.
And I wonder if they pair up with Uber, maybe they give them a discount or something, because it's a great idea.
I think it's great.
Then, like you mentioned, Tow to Go, the easy 855-2 Tow to Go. You can access that. We always say that's a last resort.
Yeah, they say like one person. It's not a ride share. They'll tow within 10
mile radius. So, which is again great.
It's a good deal.
To make that phone call, though, have a backup. Have a backup, or just stay in.
Yeah,
it's a little scary even when you're driving.
I am so thankful that I don't have to drive, because I try not to work this evening. Mark will be in tonight. Driving home at 11:30 at night is not my cup of tea at all.
But that's probably a safer time because people are where they're going to be.
Yeah.
And so, but anyway, just be careful if you're out. Also, I thought this was fascinating. I talked with Eric Prostromer with Jacksonville Fire and Rescue, and he was talking about celebratory gunfire.
I can't stand it.
I know. Have you ever heard it?
No, we just have a a lot of fireworks on our street. But he said, this is not a substitute for fireworks.
Not a substitute. And he said some neighborhoods, like he said District 7, that's kind of Division Street, he's like, literally when the new year hits, it's like a war zone.
Oh gosh.
He said people just go out and shoot their guns. He's like, people will leave, like they'll be sitting on the patio and they'll go inside for cover.
Well, because what goes up has to come down.
Yeah.
And gravity always works that way, even with gunfire.
Yeah. So and faster, because they're like, when it goes up and then they come from the air, it's actually traveling at a bigger speed, a faster speed, and can fracture your skull. So don't do it.
So scary.
It's not, you don't want to, you're not thinking I want to hurt someone when you're out there, but it's just not an option.
No. And you did a great thing this morning on the morning show with the sparklers and how dangerous they can be. They seem so fun and sparkly, but they
can be as hot as a blowtorch.
Yeah.
And I do remember, my kids are now 10 and 12, but still, I remember like putting them in their hand and thinking, this is not a good idea.
Everybody takes pictures of their kids holding a sparkler.
But I every time there are fireworks and we do that in the neighborhood, I'm always like, Lord, please don't let anyone get hurt, because it really is it's dangerous, and hopefully people use it wisely. I think JFRD basically said they know that kids will have them in their hands. So have a designated fireworks person who's not drinking, that can help out and make sure that everybody's playing safe. I thought that was a great idea.
Agreed. What else? We are talking about
New Year's resolutions.
New Year's resolutions.
Are you going to do any? Do you do them?
I don't. I always want to eat healthy. I always want to stay
you're
fit.
good at
I
that,
try. It's been a rough year.
Grab my
Yeah,
water.
to grab your water. Bodies fluctuate and age and everything. So, New Year's resolution, I think, is just staying healthy, making sure my family's healthy.
Yeah.
Going to see my primary care doctor, getting my checkups, just stuff like that.
Continuing the lifestyle that you are doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How about you?
I try to think in terms of things I can do, and I'm really trying to be more present, in my life.
I like that.
And, make good decisions and not be so quick to respond to things and take everything so personally. Just trying to grow as a person.
Yeah.
Because
I could use a little less of this. And, just basically using that as time away. You know, what can I do for myself?
Yeah.
I think that's a good one.
I do think, because I was reading how 70% of our food is ultra processed, so much of it is just trash. So I do think that is something I want to do, is eat more healthfully, more fruits and vegetables, because in the end I really do crave that. Our bodies crave that. But then once you eat the trash, then you start craving that too, because it's got so much sugar and all the processed
as we
foods.
age, our digestive system is aging
changes.
too.
Yeah.
So,
We did a story about that,
did,
and how
which I found
food,
fascinating.
Yeah, will make you feel a certain kind of way. So I think it's eat healthier, be more present, just be happier.
Yeah.
My word, I say, they're like, well, what do you want in life? I'm like, to be happy, to be joyful. So I work really hard at that. So.
Well, one of my most favorite sayings in the whole world is happiness is a journey, not a destination.
Yeah.
So the journey continues to evolve and to change and sometimes to pivot.
Yeah.
So the journey is continuous.
Right, and it's okay that you're not happy all the time, but you should
aim for it. Aim for it.
All right, let's talk. I did print up some things about what's happening.
Okay.
And as far as what you can do. So in Nassau County, we know we have the shrimp drop, which I think is so cute. But that starts at 7 p.m. and then they do their fireworks show. So that's a little earlier if you live in Nassau. I know in St. Johns County, where I live, Light Up the Night, they have their fireworks show in St. Augustine Beach. That begins at 8:30. They do have a shuttle service from 5 to 10 at Anastasia Baptist Church. 3 different viewing locations. Valdosta, glad we're handling Georgia too. They have Wild Adventure, Family First Night of fireworks.
Fun.
You have a ticket, but that begins at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And then Duval, we have our show. What time does our show start? Let me look.
I don't know. Is it on TV?
I don't know that we're doing it this year.
I don't know. We'll have to check that.
Hey girls, hey ladies, are we doing fireworks? We're not showing fireworks tonight on air, are we?
I don't believe so, but I think we're live streaming.
We're live streaming
it right here.
Oh, well, there you go.
Where you're watching us now, you can watch
our
fireworks.
trusted producers coming out of the meeting.
We'll have lots of lists about fireworks displays across our area.
Okay.
It needs last minute plans.
Perfect.
Right, so in the evening news, we'll be sure to let you guys know what's happening as far as fireworks
for
displays.
sure.
But live stream, which is amazing.
Yeah.
We really have some good fireworks.
We do, and the weather's going to clear out.
Yeah,
so these clouds that we're seeing now are going to go away, leaving plenty of clear skies and warm temperatures for tonight.
Yeah, and then it's going to cool
Then
off.
it's going to cool
All
off.
right, so we'll talk more about the forecast in a little bit.
Yep.
But there you go. IKnowOneNewsForJax.com. We have a bunch of articles.
I love that. Lots of options.
What's going on? All right, have you seen Wicket?
I have.
Did you love it?
I loved it, and I can't wait to see it again. And I know it's coming to streaming today.
Yeah, today.
So my daughter hasn't seen it yet, and she's like, "Oh, I get to watch it at home now." Loved it. I can't wait to see it a second time.
Well, it's funny. The first time I saw it, my daughter had I think it was the never-ending popcorn bowl.
Oh,
like literally, we're at the end of the movie. She's still chomping popcorn.
Really?
I was like, shh. I mean, it was the noisiest eating I had heard in a long time, and I was like, can you just be quiet? But anyway, so we may watch it again.
Yes.
And I'll put her on the other side of the room.
I think there's going to be a lot the second time that you miss.
You miss,
the
yeah.
first time.
What do they
go
call them?
back and see
Easter
it.
eggs.
Yeah,
Easter eggs.
exactly.
Yeah, that are all
and that's
over.
what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
But
so that is
I did enjoy it.
going to be on Amazon Prime, and you can rent or buy it there, and apparently other services. Eventually, it'll be free on Peacock, but we don't know when that's going to be.
Yeah.
It seems early to already be in your home, but that's how things go now.
But it's so awesome. But they'll get people to pay for it at home that don't want to go to the movie theater. Like, I was thankful no one in our theater sang.
Yeah. They were good at ours too. They did not sing.
Everybody clapped in all the appropriate clapping places, but we didn't have any singers.
No, which is nice because that did buy you some. You get to enjoy it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, so I think we are done with the information on Ez, but we got to talk about this forecast.
Yeah.
So let's do that after the break.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds great.
We'll be right back. Shot actually from our building overlooking the highway. I'm glad that there are no accidents to see.
Looks good.
But definitely see the rain on the
Yeah,
lens.
we definitely saw some rain throughout the morning. If you want to put up the radar.
Yeah.
there's still rain right through here, moving through Palatka, through Putnam County, North Flagler County, and South St. Johns County. This rain came across from the Gulf, like through Cedar Key, all the way across 75 all morning long, and it was a straight line. And then we also have the fog advisory. Looks like they extended it because it was supposed to expire at 10 o'clock this morning. So all those areas in gray, dense fog advisory through there. But really,
what's up with the fog? Is this normal for this time?
No, it's not
right?
because we've been extra warm, and the ground's a little warm, and then the colder air comes in and creates that cloud on the ground. Now, check out this 7-day forecast, Mel. 77 is our high today, but look what happens overnight. So this morning, our low was around 63. We're going to be 20 degrees colder tomorrow. So that cold front's going to push through. It's going to drop our temperatures by 20 degrees today or in the morning, and then 10 degrees, 15 degrees cooler on the first day of January.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then we do have the possibility of frosty conditions both Saturday and Sunday mornings.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
So because people will be up late tonight, when will it start to get kind of cold?
After midnight. Around 11 p.m. tonight, between 11 and midnight, temperatures are going to be in the mid-60s.
Okay.
So it's going to be pretty pleasant wherever you go. But soon after that, plummet.
All right.
Sinking temperatures, waking up tomorrow morning drastically cooler.
But not the humidity will be gone?
No, it won't. Yeah, it'll be gone.
Oh, good.
Yeah, a lot of that moisture will be out of here, that fog that we've been having.
I'm so sick of this.
So yeah, it's been crazy, but we haven't had our first freeze of the winter yet because the winter officially started December 21st.
Right, okay.
We haven't had an official freeze yet. Our last freeze was December 7th.
Oh, yeah. So we haven't had one in winter.
Correct.
But we had it early.
We did.
Yeah, which was unusual.
December's been like,
yeah, it has been.
It's been crazy.
Yeah. Well, let's get another freeze go. I wonder if the mosquitoes are still out. Because I do a walk through one of the trails, and we went at the end of November, and it was awful.
Were they buzzing?
Oh, my gosh. People had on nets.
Really?
Yeah, and we went in regular clothes. Like, why are these people prepared?
See, and you live in St. Johns County, right? And I live in Jacks Beach, and we want that one freeze just to kill off all the bugs.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, you know what? We are so appreciative. Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Yes, for sticking with us. Great 2024. We're looking forward to a great 2025.
Happy New Year.
Yes. Happy New Year. All right. Have a great day.
Be safe out there.